you're ranked in the top 5, your very existence is a cauldron of pressure. And that is ratcheted up when you go on the road. And this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a snake pit in this one. Welcome to the home of the Purdue Boilermakers, Ross-Ade Stadium in West Lafayette, Indiana. As we'll see, the defending national champions, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Purdue Boilermakers. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. The Boilermakers will put total leather and we'll get started. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Buckeyes offense will dial up the first ball plays in this one. They got an incredibly efficient performance from this guy last time out. Now, Jesse, it's about making that a consistent thing.
Yeah, I think the most impressive thing watching that tape back from his last game is the ball never touched the ground, David. It was amazing. And it wasn't that he was so accurate throwing the ball deep down the field. It's just that the ball was always going to the open guy. He did a really good job checking it down, taking the profit when it wasn't open downfield. That kept the offense on schedule. That's really important for this offense today.
And when you're watching it as a defensive player and coming to this football game, man, you know this is going to be a challenge. I better get pressure on this guy. If I let him feel comfortable, you'll see another day like last week. I mean, that dude was accurate. Almost every ball was caught. They were in rhythm. They're going to have to find some creative ways to get him off his spots and make him feel uncomfortable.
They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. The Buckeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Got him downfield. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Off play action. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. So now it's second and long. Wants to throw. It's Sayin. Fires left. Makes the grab. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line. See what they dial up on first and 10. Gets the back moving. To the air on first down. Quickly out to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Second down, he'll throw it. Quick completion on the out. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. And the Buckeyes are in the red zone. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Trying to set up the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. Now the play fake. Got it behind the line. It's Peoples. Let's talk just for a second about Ohio State. They've done a really good job in high school recruiting. Just last week, a commitment from a big-time 4-star defensive back. David, what is time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
And that's not a good sign for this offense. You gave up 4 sacks a week ago. Now you're already getting your quarterback hit. They've got to protect their dude. They got to give him more time so he can make plays down the field. Protection is the biggest issue for this offense.
It's fourth down, and they'll try the field goal. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. Splits the uprights right down the middle. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
I know one thing this head coach does every week is he challenges his guys to start fast. And it's so important today, playing on the road in this kind of environment. You saw a nice drive. They didn't get the touchdown they would have loved, but still, kicking that field goal, taking this early lead, that's a statement for the visiting team.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So Purdue's offense will take the field for the first time. Last time we saw these guys, it was a rather forgettable experience for this quarterback. He turned the football over, he got sacked. Just not a good day at all, Jesse.
Well, the defense was able to rattle him. They hit him often, they hit him early, they got sacks on him, and then he started feeling it. His eyes came down, he started floating the ball over the middle of the field and putting it into trouble and got picked off. So it's important in this one, David, up front, they do a better job of helping him stay on his feet to get into a rhythm.
The best quarterbacks in the history of the game, when you continue to hit them, they become very human, and they start to rush their thought process. So he got hit early, and he got hit often last week, and that's why they lost. Position one, objective number one today. Protect him, keep him up.
There he goes. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down. The Boilermakers are on the move. Might as well give it to him again. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. After the run, now to throw. Puts it out of the air. Really nice job there by both guys, the throw and the catch, to work that defense and get the first down.
At the 39-yard line. First down, Purdue.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Looking to throw on first down. Working the middle, it's complete. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. They'll run play action. Snagged in the middle, it's Moore. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now inside the 20, 1st and 10 from the 18. Looking for room, it's McCoby. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. This drive facing a little adversity on 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. He's got it on the move. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal. And the Boilermakers started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start.
False start on offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Got his man on the right. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. And after getting it right on the edge, they'll try to punch it in on 3rd down. Surging forward on the sneak. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. On the option. Now the toss. And he'll be tackled, but there is a flag on the field.
Holding. Offense.
So the offense, more than happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty. They're backed up, 1st and 10 from inside their own 5. Let's see if they can create some space. And some room to work. Breaks into the open. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
This is an offense that can move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the quarterback. Reading the defense, there's nobody there taking him, so he puts his foot in the ground, he gets upfield, and he's got really nice elusiveness once he's out in the open field. He shows you that on that explosive play, picking up the first.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. They'll try the run. Oh, better look out. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. So first down here as they go back to work. Motion from the back. Looking downfield, it's Sayin. He's got it. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Got enough for the first. Oh, he's getting ahead of touchdown Buckeyes. Once he got some room, it was over.
Huge play. It's so nice to have guys that can create these explosive plays like this. You hand it to him, he can do the rest. Look at the speed, look at the elusiveness, get into the end zone. Nice run.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, a quick update on a notable game going on right now in the ACC. Boston College is on top, but it's not like Matt Ryan or Doug Flutie are playing quarterback today, which is why they can't pull away. They're up by 7 over SMU. Never know what's going to happen in the ACC, and we'll circle back if anything develops you should know about.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Wants to fire on second down. He's going to take off. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. Lining up to convert third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on third down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31. Wants to throw on first down. Makes the catch. It's Jackson. He'll be stopped at the 41, but give him 10 on that play. He'll pull it on the read. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. The Boilermakers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. The sure hands, it's Watson.
Look, as an offense, you're always going to completions and interceptions. So the offense, they're able to make that third down a little bit more manageable, but honestly, not by much.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. He'll loft one deep down the left side. It's picked off, and that's number 10. He'll be run out of bounds, but there is a flag on the play.
Pass interference. Offense.
So they'll decline the penalty, pleased with the results of that last play. Wide receiver comes in motion. Use the play fake, now to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Smith. Free up the gut. Touchdown, Ohio State. And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching it. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. After giving up that score, now it's incumbent on this offense to kind of get a back and forth going, Jesse, in this game.
They got to put some points on.
And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. That type of pressure on the quarterback, that's vintage Ohio State, right in keeping with the legacy that's been established by the Buckeye D.
Yeah, and you take pride in that. You own that legacy with all those guys you see performing at a high level in the NFL. Man, you see that, you want to go get it, recruiting guys to fit those profiles. That's why Ohio State always has a good defensive line.
Back to pass on second down. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Pressure coming. Caught over the middle. It's Moore. Makes his way out to the 20 before he stopped, and that'll bring up a 4th down. The Boilermakers will punt it away on 4th down. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. The give to the tailback. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. To the air, it's Sayin. Quickly complete. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. The Buckeyes are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Looking to throw for it. He's got his man, makes the grab, and eventually taken down. But what about that spin move? Gives him the 1st down yardage.
And 1st down for the offense.
Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Finds a man in the middle. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Offside, defense.
This offense plenty happy enough with the result of that play, so they just let the official put that flag back in his pocket and decline the penalty. Fighting off the defender. Makes the tackle at the 31. It's a pickup of 5 on the play. The Buckeyes with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Wide receiver going in motion. They'll give it to the back. Tough sledding there as he picks up 1 to the 29. They probably feel good about their field goal chances from the 29, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short. Finding open areas. Oh, he's got some space. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Buckeyes kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Looking downfield on 1st down. Touchdown, Buckeyes! Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
And he tacks on the extra point. They took it 64 yards right down the field. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. The returner will field it and bring it back. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. They've got nothing done so far, and they already find themselves in a 3-possession hole, Jesse.
Yeah, and as a head coach, you're wondering, what didn't I say? What didn't I do to get my team ready to go? Because we look like we're sleepwalking at this point, Dave.
Yeah, nothing went well in the 1st quarter. You just say refresh. Like, let's try to find a way now. Chip into this lead. Try to make it somewhat manageable when you get to the half.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Caught in the backfield, it's McCoby. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. The Boilermakers decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Not going to take a chance to grab that one as it bounces out of bounds. We'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. Running back searching for a hole. Turning it on. Makes the stop at the 49, but not before he gets in plus territory, gets 15 and a first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Caught behind the line, it's Peoples. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him. The Buckeyes have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. They go to the wide receiver screen. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They'll move the wide receiver. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Makes the grab. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. The Buckeyes come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll leave it with the lone back. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense. Last play was a near disaster. Now dealing with 2nd and 13. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. It'll be 3rd and long. He cannot get there. It'll be 4th down. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. No good. And this will stay a 3-score game at 24.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but we left some points off the scoreboard there.
They'll start this drive at the 33-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Unloads it left. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Using his legs, it's McCovey. Runs through a tackle.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Trying play action. Here's a heat. And he just throws it away. That is not what you're looking for on 3rd down. 4th down coming up. And the Boilermakers will punt this one away. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. To the air, it's Sayed. Hauls it in.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
Fires to the big fella. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Fellas, yeoman's work so far in West Lafayette today, and welcome into the halftime update. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double-team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Ross-Ade Stadium.
And the Buckeyes will kick it off to start the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. They come into this third quarter with a lot of work they need to get done.
Yeah, and it starts with this possession. And I'm going piece by piece. I know this is coach speak and very simple. I score. I get a stop. I score. I can get back in this game, but it's got to be one drive at a time.
It's going to have to be, but I think the mindset offensively is we're probably going to have to score every time we get it because our defense has been struggling. They have not been getting a lot of stops, so this is a critical drive here for this offense.
They'll snap it from the 26 on 1st down. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. Back to pass. Flips it out on the screen. There he goes. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass, as it just never developed. They'll try to get the first through the air. He finds a soft spot in the middle. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Here's the handoff. Picks up the first down. A huge play there, and they finally get him out of bounds at the 37. Here's an opportunity for this offense in search of its first touchdown. It's 1st and 10. This time, stopped in the backfield and finding the sledding a little tougher than on that last run. Lost yardage leaves them looking at 2nd and 14. Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Boilermakers will send out the punt unit. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Give to the back. They knock him down, but not before he gets it out to the 21-yard line. Pick up a 4. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Handoff from the gun. Pass to Sticks, and he may get more. Gets it out to the 27-yard line, and they'll move the chains for a 1st down.
And that's a 1st down for the offense.
They'll ride the hot hand. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Been showing them the run. Now they'll throw it. Quickly complete. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the 1st down. Scanning the field, it's Sayin. With the catch, it's Tate. Breaks into the open. He's got 1st down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. The Buckeyes look to keep this drive humming. He'll keep it himself. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. Win with the running game on 1st down, now back at it. He'll do it himself. Keeps it and gets the 1st down. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. The Buckeyes back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Use the play fake, now to throw. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose.
The ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep 2 hands on the ball as well. They're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
And the Buckeyes with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Sends it back in motion. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. A strike downfield. And he'll be run out of bounds, and these guys are piling up some serious yardage totals.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. Now the offense tries to punch it in on 2nd and goal. Wants to go up top. Big fella moving. Into the house. Touchdown, Ohio State. This is like a baseball pitcher that can't miss. He is just pounding the strike zone.
Yeah, it just gets in the zone, right? When you can't miss, you've seen quarterbacks get like that no matter what they do. They're on fire. They're hitting the receivers. And listen, that's also on the defense. The defense has to do a better job making him feel uncomfortable, changing what they're doing in coverage so he's a little bit confused. You can't just let him pick you apart.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the ACC. Boston College will need to mount a comeback, but these fans remember when Zay Flowers earned All-America honors. They know this game is not over. It's still a one-score game. There.
Oh, he's got some space. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. The give to the back. Breaks the tackle. Out across the 30 to the 39 after getting 10 on that one. They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Grabbed in the middle, it's Jackson. And he's brought down after a nice game. After an abysmal first half, goose egg on the scoreboard, the offense trying to find itself. It's 1st down. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Back to pass. That's reeled in. It's Watson. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. The Boilermakers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Leaves it with the running back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Grabbed over the middle. It's Moore. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. Quarterback running on the draw. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive 4th quarter comeback. And a chance to mull things over, and let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Fires to the middle. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Purdue! In a lot of losses, you just want to burn the tape. You don't want to watch it. But I think there are some things that they can take into next week from this performance.
No doubt. Offense is about finding your rhythm, finding your groove, what you do well. And you can tell, at least now, starting to get a little something going that maybe you can build.
Lining up to add another. The extra point is good, but the lead is still big, down 31-7. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? On the move from inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about
turning it on? And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46.
Well, I tell you, man, this guy's been putting on a show all game long. We've seen his decision-making. We've seen his athleticism. Because of him, they've got this huge lead in the 4th quarter. So why stop throwing it? Just keep it going when the going's good.
Finding an escape route. And he moved it slightly forward. Defense played it well. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Give to the running back. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Motion from the wideout. Off play action on first down. Got a man. It's Smith. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. They'll use the running game on first and goal. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Now on second and goal. Back to pass, it's Sayin. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. And here they come to give it another shot on third and goal from the 3. Calls his own number. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Buckeyes! They add on another score, and now that record oh so close to going to 8-1 on the season.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get conserved, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd.
Purdue, 7.
The returner will field it and try to get some field position. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. From the gun, the running back has it. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Safe completion on the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there.
Third down coming up.
Motion from the wide receiver. On third and long, a check down would be the last resort.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops. Just not in sync, and that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here late in the game.
So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive. Back to throw, it's Sayin. Got his man. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. They'll line up for a second down play.
Second down coming up.
The play action fake. Finds the tight end. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Pass on second down.
Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one.
And that's
Wide receiver comes in motion. On the run, it's Ball. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. And he's going to have to get into this football. This is a 53-yard attempt. It doesn't always have to be pretty, and that one wasn't, but somehow he hooked it just into that left corner. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand. They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. The Boilermakers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Quick release on the RPO. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Looking to pass, it's Singleton. Lofts one high and deep. It's incomplete, but here comes the flag, and I think it's going to be a first down.
Pass interference. Defense.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referees caught it.
Wide receiver going in motion. From the gun, the ground game. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Makes the catch along the sidelines and steps out of bounds. Now facing a 3rd and long. They'll send the back in motion. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback.
He's got it, and more than enough for a first down. Not much of a 4th down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing. An easy conversion for this offense. They just changed the dynamic of this possession in a heartbeat, and now it's 1st and 10 from inside the red zone. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. To the air on 2nd down. He's got it on the run. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. And the Boilermakers are moving quickly down the field. They'll try to get it in with the run. And this offense hoped to just run it in, and the defense was having none of it. No gain. Ball remains at the 2. It's complete on the right side. And that one did not work. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. To the air, it's Singleton. Back's got it. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. A field goal does not top the list of most helpful things at this juncture, so they'll go for it on 4th down. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. Smashes it between the uprights. Well, they got 3 back, but that's about all you can say.
And they cut into this lead a little bit, but man, it's still a huge deficit. And they're going to need their defense to get a stop in this 4th quarter and get them the ball back quickly, still down by a good bit of points.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. They'll run it to keep the clock moving.
And the defense is still fighting. They haven't had the day that they dreamed of. You know, talking to the coaches coming to the game, like they thought they had a good plan. They'd be ready to attack and limit some of the damage this offense has done. They haven't done it today, though. They got to go back to the drawing board, figure some things out, because this wasn't a great day.
So what do they have for 3rd and short from their own 23? From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Got his man downfield. Oh, look out on the right. 10. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
And they just keep piling on the points. We've seen in big moments in this game, they have been able to step up and deliver, particularly on offense. Very impressive performance.
Getting set for the point after.
On for the extra point.
And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Fielded in the end zone, it's Branch. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Looking downfield, it's Singleton. Complete with conviction on the crosser. Stopped at the 24-yard line after the 10-yard gain. It's a lost cause, but they keep fighting. Just a short pass to the tight end. That will be the final play as the clock strikes 0 here. This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out. They take the figurative sledgehammer and hit them right between the eyes.
And they just look good in every phase of the game. If I'm on the coaching staff, I don't know what you could ask for your guys to do better. I think the challenge now for this team is going out next week and trying to play with the same type of intensity and the same level of execution.
Well, Jesse, it's easy to look good on the field when you look that good in your uni. Like when you look that good coming off the bus. Those dudes are good. This is